won't get loose.
I got you, brother.
There he is. All right. So give us a little insight on tonight's race, dude. It's great to be back in the booth, of course. So, and a new one, so it's gonna be great. But what do we got?
So
hey,
first
Chris.
of all,
yeah,
Chris, sorry to cut in. Your microphone is muted on the broadcast.
Okay, hold on a second. Give us 1 minute while we try to check out our technical difficulties here, because it's showing me good.
According to chat, they can hear you now.
I got you, brother.
There he is. All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, folks. We're still working out our little intricacies and the tricks and stuff when it comes to our new systems. We're talking all new system, too, if you look at this thing. It's crazy! But, hey, what's going to get crazy here is tonight's race. Gunny, what do you got?
So, we have 200 laps tonight, which is 200 miles. These drivers have, no fast repairs. You got to take care of them hot rods. Tire wear is going to be an issue, that right front. You got to not burn that tire up. These drivers have 6 extra sets of tires, so they have some sets to play with tonight. We also got our stages. We got stage 1 at lap 40 and stage 2 at lap 90. We're going to see some pit strategy come into play, and I'll look forward to a great race. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know a lot of drivers have put in a lot of practice this week, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
But, I'm going to have to...
Oh, go ahead.
Yep. I got to step out for a minute.
Yep.
I have to go jump in and rally these troops together one more time and get them all ready for the race. But I will be back here in a few minutes.
All right, roger that, Gunny. We're just going to be going over a few different things for our fans out there while we get ready to kick off this race and drop the hammer on this green flag. But as you see over here, folks, this is what these drivers are fighting for. Some of these prizes right here, this belt. That's what I'm talking about. Now, it's a genuine belt. that gets engraved with the well, it's upside down. How about that? When it comes to, they get engraved with the driver's information and the numbers and all that stuff, and they get to sport that joke and have all kinds of fun. But yeah, we got Steve also. Big Johnson, you got a copy? No, I was looking for Big Johnson here. We're going to go over some of the schematics of tonight's race, but hopefully we can get a hold of Greg here. Greg's in. Greg, you in there?
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
I'm here.
there he is. All right. My man Greg here. Now, he is the head man in charge of a lot of this stuff over here, and Greg loves to give us the insights on some racecraft and techs out there. What do you got for us, Greg, on tonight's race?
Well, in my analysis of practice, tire management is going to be key. Any overdriving of any corners will result with you getting with another car, and since we have 0 fast repairs, you don't want to do any damage to your cars. There have been some consistencies in practice tonight that I've seen, and people putting in well over 100 laps of practice in. So there's going to be a few cars that's going to be out there showing things, how it's done. Of course, I look for Jordan Dworczyk to be a factor, and of course the Viper, Stephen T. Johnson. He's a Viper. That's my nickname for him, but I really think he will bring the Blaze Motorsports team to the front. But I think it's going to be ultimately a race that we will see comes down to management of your equipment.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm seeing that. I mean, when it comes to Phoenix in general, and again, how tech this track was, with you stating about tire wear. So, I think they're going to be searching for grip. I ran some laps there, and I noticed that, well, not only with grip, though, but what's crucial is what we're going to see here in the launch of this race and these restarts with these green tires, all right? These fresh rubbers they got. These cars are super slick and pretty unmanageable within that first lap or so. So you got to baby these things, walk on eggshells, things of that nature, when it comes to the initial start of these green flag starts on these fresh tires. But after the tires build some heat, get a little grip, then you'll start seeing the drivers searching around for that grip throughout, diamonding those turns a little bit differently, pushing a little bit further when it comes to some of their arcs, or trying to shallow it up. There's going to be, and then again, what I'm really going to be paying attention for tonight is that exit out of 2. Yep. Okay. So exit out of 2 right there, coming down that front stretch. Ooh, or back stretch now because we're all flipped up there. But that right there is going to be, I think, crucial, because I've watched these Gen 7 cars, and with the Gen 7 cars, where they like to come out of there, they kind of push and pull and then give a hook, and man, it can get treacherous. But speaking of that, I think it's about time for us to get rolling here. How much time we got left?
We have
and look
5 minutes left to practice.
And look for the drivers to be doing what I call diamonding the corner late in the runs, because that's going to be the most efficient way to save your tires. I've seen several drivers display this tendency already, setting themselves up for long runs.
Right. And in the long run, but are we going to see those? Due to the fact that this is a pretty treacherous track, as we've already been going over, when it comes to the stressing on that right front and how loose these cars are getting on exit, and actually through the center if you come in too hot. So I mean, is this going to be more of an attrition race? Maybe we can keep the fenders on the car, as opposed to the tires.
Nutrition is going to be huge.
I agree. If this was a betting race on DraftKings, the over/under, I would say, would be question mark.
Okay, all right. Question mark on the over/under. I like that one. I mean, right now, I'm thinking that the drivers will hopefully be nice and patient in the beginning, due to the fact that there are no extra cars in the hauler, and they're going to really respect these tires in the beginning, which is going to create a nice long run and some competition at the end.
100%. And I made it clear to the drivers in our drivers meeting, just be patient. You can't have a chance to win the race if you have a car that's tore up. So just be smart out there and just take it easy. These cars are really unpredictable, especially on fresh, cold tires. They don't like doing what you ask of them.
Right.
So it's going to be real important to get heat in the tires, heat in the brakes. We're just going to have to see.
The beginning is going to be... Okay, so speaking of that over-under, what is it on the caution within the first lap or two at the start of this race tonight? Is that over or under?
Well, I got a little more confidence in our drivers, so that's the reason why I put question mark up there, because they understand what's on the line and stuff, and the fragility of them not having a fast repair means, and just like Tom said earlier, you have to be there at the end to have a chance to win it.
Absolutely. I mean, you finish the race. I mean, to be there in position, and just keeping a clean car, you can get yourself some good points. And speaking of those points, Tom, we have about 30 seconds or so. Do you got the points list in front of you on who's our top 10?
I do. So we have. So right now, leading up points is Stephen T. Johnson. Second place is Carl Lindstrom. Third place, Zachary Miller. Fourth place, our defending Cup Series champion, Michael Wood. Fifth place is Michael Dow. Sixth place is Steven Yavorsky Jr. Seventh place is Kel Butler. Actually, seventh is tied right now between Kel Butler and Noel Hamburg. Ninth place is Joshua German. And 10th place is Tom Freitas. So
got
that is
it.
our
Holding it
current
down,
top 10 for our drivers standings.
Right.
So.
Nice, buddy, nice. So I'm super excited for this race, and well, it looks like it's almost time for us to get there. So, folks, we're going to drop us over to our national anthem tonight, one of our proud moments here at Next Gen Broadcasting. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back here after tonight's national anthem, and let's get these cars fired up. I want to see a race. That's going to be great. All right, folks, sequence. We'll be right back.
God bless America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
famous words in motorsports, please welcome our Grand Marshal, star of CW's Riverdale, Lachlan Monroe.
ISM, race car fans, and NASCAR fans around the world, are you ready to shake and bake? Drivers, start your engine!
Hey, Chris, you got a copy. Hey, check your mic again. I'm getting comments that it's not on. They're having a hard time hearing you in the broadcast, sir.
Let's see if we got it again now. All right, folks. I hope we got us now. I'm sorry, we're just having a few technical difficulties with some of our new gear and everything, getting everything back online one more time. So it does look like we got everything up and scored here. Yes, we do. All right, Red Nichols in the Warrior Machine leading us off here in that pole position. Steven Johnson, the privateer, in that number 1 machine, got to be up in Big Johnson in that second position, started up front. Zachary Miller in that 81, third position, gonna give himself a nice starting position for tonight's race. Nathan Hall in the number 4 Warrior Racing Hot Rod out there. We got him in that 74. Look for him on that 4th position. 5th position, John Durgis in the 59 Warrior Racing. So we got some Warrior Motorsports up there. In that top 5, we got Jordan Dworsky, a.k.a. JWoww, in that number 6 position. 62 Hot Rod. And he's a little new to the Front Row Esports. Going to show his stuff out there tonight. Tanner Moore back up on this thing in that number 4 car. Look for him, the Five Kings Motorsports. The Five Kings Motorsports did some dominating work last season. Let's see if they're going to repeat it. Cale Butler, Blaze Motorsports 64. He's going to be getting it done in that 8th position now in the good launching position, top 10. You can't go wrong. Get a beat him, Cal. You go look for James Jones in that 9 and that number 27. Top Split Brotherhood Hot Rod. We're going to see him up in that top 10, see if he can remain it and keep it. We'll look for the stage points. Carl Linderstrom is dropping us in that 10th position in that 83 machine. Not bad at all right there, top 10. Michael Wood in the 99. Front Row Blaze Motorsports team. That's our series champion right there, sitting in the 11th position. See if we can work that way up toward the front. Joshua German in the 12th position in that 97. You know, you can be doing a little privateer action for us. See how you can hot rod her up. Got Joshua Anderson in 13th position, number 70, Top Split Brotherhoods. Scotty Stevens, 5 King Motorsports 02 in the 14th position. Rick Souza in the Warriors Motorsports. Yeah, in that 15th position, 53 car. Look for him. Michael Dow in the 16th position. Rocking and rolling right there. Look for him in that 12. We got Noel Holmberg, a.k.a. Disco, in the Blaze Motorsports 45. So look from that 17th position. Brett McCoy in the 93 Wide Motorsports. You're going to be getting it done 18th position right there. You want to give us a scroll. And looks like we are ready to drop and roll. So here's the end of the starting lineup as we're ready to drop the hammer in tonight's race here. We're going to go down the front stretch. And hopefully we're going to get this one done, folks. All right, in case you're just tuning in, welcome to Front Row Esports. This is the Gen 7 Cup Series, and they're going to drop the hammer on the green. Here we go. Green, green, green. All kinds green. Let's go get some. We got some greenish right now. Some cars getting a little slippy and slidey, but we're coming to the end. So we're going to go here and watch the stretch as they're going to be coming out. Okay, so far everyone's rotating nicely.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Got to check up for the pace car.
Uh-oh, looks like we're caution now already up on the track. So it looks like my over under was right. I'm the same.
Well, the fact that these drivers are on lap
on the brake, didn't even get in there hot.
Working lap tray. There's no point. You got to get some heat in those tires. And some people just kind of misjudge where they can go, you know, on those tires, and you know, things happen as a result.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see if I can get locked in on what was happening here. Trying to get back to our cameras and see what we got going on. Alright. Let's bring up our boards, bring up all of our fun stuff. Alright, under caution right off the bat in tonight's race here, folks. We got a little bit of a long run. A couple hundred laps, some stages. Oh yeah, I knew it though. These cars are just
top 5
wicked.
get stage points.
They are extraordinarily slick on new tires, and it's they got to come in for them to operate the way you want them to, but you got to give yourself an opportunity to do that.
Little tech here.
And that's simply by managing your race and manage your tires. Your team is managing you, and there's just certain information that you can do as a driver to be able to separate yourself a little bit to where you can actually get some heat in your tires. And if this race goes green for any reason, I'll give you my top 5 of who's going to be there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for a green run here again. I knew this was going to happen right off the start. I knew that they were going to. There was going to be someone who was going to push it in there pretty hard, not understand what was going on, and the next thing you know, they were slipping and sliding, and luckily there wasn't a lot of car taken out, so it wasn't a big incident.
One more quick reminder for drivers. Again,
Once
it's in your lane.
Yeah, I completely understand that, but I'm looking for these drivers after that little hiccup there to start showing their skill a little bit and start racing with their heads. This is a very, very long race, and you have to manage your equipment as we're getting ready to go green here.
Yeah, let's give us a second here as we got a driver on. But hopefully we'll get it on the next one. So here we go. We're going to go green.
Height car is off. Be ready.
Alright, green all kinds, and let's hope for a good run here. Now, the starting zone is, as they're coming around, in the center more or less of 3 and 4. So a little bit tricky of this start, especially with these cold tires. You're trying to go through these gears with all this horsepower. They do not like to sit underneath it. Alright, here we go, folks. Green, and we're gone! Nichols with a great jump right there. Johnson in that one car. Little stalled up, but here we go. 3 wide behind him. Everyone fanning out, looking for some real estate out there. 71 still with a nice to charge off the start. Here's the one car settling in right behind on his bumper. We got Hall right there. Ooh, looks like the one going for the outside. Gonna see bigger stick, going for the lead right at the back. A little crossover thing, diving her down to the bottom, but the 71 has the horsepower. Gonna take him down through the dog leg. Coming up and in and diving into 1 and 2 right now. They're going to rest the field. Everybody looking pretty squared up right now as this field looks like it's starting to get a little sporty. All right, lining up right now. We do have a few cars strictly back here. We got side-by-side action toward the rear. But everyone's kind of mellowing and simmering out, which, again, this is what I was kind of figuring. I was going to be nice and light on her in the beginning and see what's going to happen. Looks like we got a little side-by-side action, possibly right for Carl Lindstrom. 27, look like he's trying to rotate the outside, getting a good bite over the 64. 64 look like he got a little loose there. Drop back a couple of positions. That's 64 of Cale Butler. Side-by-side action a little bit further up in the field. See if we can stay on it. Tanner Marr maybe hunting and searching for a little bit of line. Go right up in front of here. I'm curious. Ooh, what we have? I'm liking it. The new leader. Possibly. Yale. Big Johnson, the number 1, goes to the number 1. And the 71's dropping back as the 62, J-Wow, moving himself into the 2nd position. Getting her done right now. Now let's see, maybe is the 71 doing a little bit of a fooling right now? We're going and slowing it up, saving some tires, knowing that, okay, now this system's going to cycling out right now. Everyone's getting those tires heated up, kind of single file, spaced out.
888.
Thus means it's going to give us a little bit more of a chance to get, get that
We're
long
gonna have to
run.
ask you to pull off and get it fixed.
We got some damage, some contact out there as we see over here. Gunny come over com right now.
888.
Oh, AAA, what we got going on with Trip? Trip ain't maybe falling back, but let's look for Tyler Ferguson. Whole field is shifting right now. We got a lot of action happening. Jeff Jones may be under attack. Lindstrom in the 83 starting to dial it in here. I'm seeing that run. Maybe looking possibly on the outside. Does. It's a good fight right here for the inside. We see Nichols in the 71 dropping back. What is going on with Nichols? Nichols into the wall. Oh no! Oh man! So it looks like he may have himself one rough day from the start right there as he was leading our race. Nichols in the 71 had some kind of mishap happen out there on track. We'll see if we can find it.
We have a battle building for the lead. JWoww is there.
All right, dialing up into the lead right here. Got it on the 62 as he's reeling in the race leader. That's Big Johnson getting her done right now.
Absolutely. He's a very skilled driver, and it appears that, to the naked eye, he's slipping and sliding around out there, but in a way he's building heat into his tires for the long run, and he's just basically pacing himself right now, I believe.
Which makes sense, though. I mean, we're getting that long run. You want to settle in. You don't need to melt these tires down. You're looking good right now, in second position. And
Absolutely.
And tracking on the leader at the moment. So there's no reason to push that car. I'll be saving. And then when it comes time to go at the end, at least for the end of the stage, you're right there. Hopefully get yourself. Oh, as he gets a little scrub on the wall right there coming out. These tires are starting to give a little bit now. Let's see if hopefully the fenders don't give in as well.
Well, that's where we'll see the drivers make adjustments to the line that they're running. From what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing a lot of diamonding in the corners, which is basically what's going to have to take place as the leaders are coming into the next corner. They're hugging the bottom on this one, but in the first couple of turns, you can be rest assured. Look at the line that they're racing on, and they're diamonding the corners because they have to save tire at this point.
Oh yes, absolutely. Right now we're just checking out this battle that's going down right now for this 7th through 10th position. You got these guys kind of stacked up right now, a little side by side action with the 83. The Lindstrom under attack by the 02 of Stevens. Stevens right there. Everyone's starting to dice up and duke it up a little bit. Look like maybe the 71, 27, I'm sorry, of Jones may have got a little loose and slowed these guys up a little bit, creating a little bit of a bottleneck that got these guys stacked on top of each other. That seems like it's piecing itself back out again. We look a little bit further up in the field. Tanner Marr in the 4, he is moving forward, fans. Started in the top 10, 2nd position, I believe, and now moving his way up into the 5th position, and hopefully still charging. Looks like it's spread out just a little bit through the field here. This is here, basically top 10, ending in the top 10. Let's see, Anderson right here, that's 70. Fell off the pace, but looked like he's picking it back up again and able to maintain. So he's back in the top 10 right here. Drift a little bit further back in the pack and see a little more battling happening here. Tyler Ferguson, little Fergie in that 88. Side-by-side action, diving. He's keeping that thing tight on the bottom right here, but you might look for that push out and watch out for the contact. Whoa! Woo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. That's using up every inch of this course.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these drivers are going to be able to reap the benefits of being able to do that here later in the run, because I think we're maybe onto something here with a long green flag run, and I'm interested to see how it's going to manifest.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like the one as Big Johnson, Steven Johnson, he is checking out now on Jordan. And it looks like over 2 seconds now. Yep, 2 more not seconds. So again, starting to spread out a little bit. I'm thinking more or less what's happening here is these drivers are feeling the long run, and cars are starting to settle in now. Not worried about, of course, what's happening with their tires and how long they're going to get this run done. And of course, it's time on track right now, Greg.
Oh yes, absolutely. This is what a lot of drivers are here to do, is get out here and race and be smart and use their intellect, which I know every driver that's in this particular series knows how to do. And now we're starting to get a good display of it. These guys are kind of, they recognize the fact that, it's a very long race. Find out what your car's going to do, when it's going to do it. And, drivers are experimenting. Lines are everywhere. I love it because this is what these guys came here to do. This is what we came here to see.
Exactly. Right now, these drivers are searching for that grip. Now these tires have gotten a chance to start doing their stuff. They've wore in a little bit. They've got the heat built up. Now they're starting to scrub off. They're definitely scrubbing some speed, and they're looking for grip now as this track is starting to rubber up. We're seeing a decent battle right here with Ronnie Morrison in a 001 ring. And, these guys are putting it out. We're seeing a couple distinctive lines. Ronnie's really diving that bottom on that dog leg, bringing it out, then, of course, swooping her back down again, generating a good amount of speed through the center, and a nice launch off of what it looks like. So these guys go side by side right behind him. Woo, a little wiggle action right there coming out of the 001. And that's what I was referring to earlier, folks, was about that step out coming out of 2. And we just seen a prime example of it right there with Ronnie Morrison.
We need to consider that, on this run, because now that you guys are settled in, it's going to be, basically how hard do you drive it? And at what point do you drive it?
Yeah, we're starting to see some drivers possibly. Will we seeing some green flag stops here soon? What do you think?
Well, I think we got, since we have, believe we have stage racing, and if I'm not mistaken, the first stage is 40 laps.
I was going to make it all the way to the first stage. That would make, okay, so right now we're seeing cars backing up, moving forward. So these are the drivers that have been saving their tires, making smart about their strategies of tonight's race. We see them spread wide a little bit further back. We do see some paint scruffed up on that 74. These guys are pushing the envelope of these cars out to come here. Move a little bit more forward to our leaders, rolling in that second position of JWoww in the 62. Showing some speed out there, some agility, but he has fell off from the leader now. 4.17 and rising. So Big Johnson still just commanding a fat charge right now over this race. Got out in front, get that, he's liking that clean air, coming up to lap traffic already, and negotiating his way through. We do have, of course, the 62 of JWoww in that second position, being styled out in the top 5 throughout tonight, and Tanner Martin moving up, getting himself in that third position. Good job in that 4 car. That's 5 Kings Motorsports right there, getting her done. Now he did start like 7th or 8th position, up to the 3rd position. He is a coming, folks. So look for that 4-car Tanner Mark and see if he won't be able to get her done at the end here as he's charging forward.
I gotta let you know, Five Kings got some drivers over there, but this guy right here, he's unique and he's special. You know, he knows how to get around a racetrack. He knows how to manage his equipment, and this guy looks like to me on a mission in this race.
Yeah, right now, and he's gaining time on track right now and on the leader, so if he can keep his march going on. Dude, right behind him is the 59 of John Davis, the Nashville, Tennessee man. All right, so it looks like he's trying to stay in pace with that 3rd position as these guys are starting to track down on the leader. So they just want this thing to continue to stay green so they can keep getting it done with their jobs in the car right now. They're backing up from him just a little bit more in that 5th position. Zachary in the middle. Zachary right there having himself a little bit mirror forward. Jamie Jones in 27. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a lap down car. 27 backed up a little bit more. Jamie Jones from him. So these guys have spread out. So 7th position right here. Carl Lindstrom in that 83 car. He was fighting it up pretty tough earlier and looked like he's now settling into that top 10. Yeah, also that top 10, that 8th position, Josh Harrison.
Well, it appears that the one car of Stephen T. Johnson decided to play hide and seek with everybody. He has stretched himself out to almost a 6-second lead, 5.938 at this point. It appears that he's on cruise control here, but like I said, we have a long race, but right now he has found his groove and he's just out there showing everybody how it's done.
Yeah, here's battle on track right now. Mr. Michael Wood, our series champion from last year, 2021. He's trying to find himself a way around these guys, man. He's like, man, I'm blocked in traffic, starting a little LA action right now. As he's looking high, looking low, looking for some of that go fast stuff. As he's right there on the bumper, searching and trying to get himself into that top 10. Now in that 9th position, yeah, and still banging on the doors with Anderson, searching for a way, but he's looking for a 2-for-1 sale right now because we got the 83 with Linderstorm, and they're both going side by side, which is creating basically a roadblock for him. He's going to get around the outside now, taking over that position.
Appreciate it. Long race.
From the 70, no, not yet. 70 gets to run on the bottom, but now he's trying to search and find with something with the 83. He doesn't know which way to go. We might see a little 3-wide action right here. He's on the split, and people try to get past him. This is what will happen, folks, because there's so many different lines, entries, and exits, and whatnot, and ways to get around this track. This is what you'll find. You'll have a fast car, but you won't be able to get anywhere with it because of this. You got 2 cars running, all kinds of different lines in front of you. The 83 now, he can kind of swoop in, swoop out. Down the 99 is like, man, I've got to try high this time now. He getting a run, he getting it down on the 70, 70. Woo, no. 70 got in there. He got in there a little too hot. And while these guys are duking it out, look right behind him as it looks like the Stevens in that 02 may be marching up forward. Yes, he is. That's Scotty Stevens in that 02, bringing some company to this party right now. Look like it's going to get a little bit bigger as these guys continue to duke it out, side by each, all around the track. And the 02's just going to sneak up here in the picture, but he's going to run into the same problem that we're having here with these 3 cars. All this is for that 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th positions now. And there we come, Cale Butler. Also, he's sneaking himself up in the picture here. Woo, a little bit of a push, skip, a hop, and a jump for the 02, but nice save right there as he continues moving forward. Still, the 99 got around once, so looking to get around the other. Woo, backing up, maybe for the 83. No, 83 still charging for it, so these guys are all simmered down here just a little bit. I shift back in on our race leader who has pretty much shipped out to a new sim cover. Coming up to, looks like Steve Gaborski at Bad Fast Marley. Possibly going lopper downer right now. That's the only guy who doesn't see caution. Got a bunch of cars right there about ready to go lap down as he continues on his murderous tear of Phoenix right now, Big Johnson, bringing out the big whooping stick is what's going on with him. Let's go ahead and let's ride along with this cat for a minute and see what we got going on. Now this is the stretched limo. See,
Yellow
right
flag
here.
is out.
Oh, yellow is out just as we got into this thing. What are you talking about?
Hey, good seeing you, drivers.
Oh, no, that was
That's
stage
the
finish
end
right
of the
there.
first stage. Yes,
That was
sir.
that. All right, that's right. At 40, at 40.
My VR came out, but I'm sorry about that.
It was amazing to see the comers and goers.
Let's radio up our
Well, everybody
our
stay
stage
up to
winner
speed.
if we could.
Get space car. Space car turn 1.
Come on, folks. As I'm going to try to do a little finagling here and see if I can grab a little bit of our stage winner. See if we can get him up in this
Never
booth.
said the outside.
Alright, let's see if we got him here. No, we don't got him yet. I'm having a hard time getting a hold of him right now, but hopefully we can get him here in just a second. As we are under caution for the stage, for ending the stage 1 here, folks. Steven Johnson, our race, our stage winner here. We've got JWoww in that 62 machine in that second position. The 10 or more, and we're not in the 4th, 5th positions. As we're now getting our tires, we're going to see what we got going on for our Go Fast Juice and see who's got what out here on track.
There's somebody blinking who's a lap car out
There's
right now. I think.
certain variables
they're in and
that
out,
you
and
can
it's horrible.
change with a fixed setup here in iRacing. And if you can find
That's
that
gonna be
sweet
88,
spot
he's blinking bad.
that your car handles well at,
Or I might be
you
wrong.
can actually, basically just outlast everybody else and save your tires. And did you notice that last
Why are
run
you stopping
how
up for
everybody was
lane?
trying to creep up the racetrack a little bit?
Yep.
No,
Yep,
it's a
yeah,
triple A,
I've seen that changing of lines and searching for grip right there. I mean, these tires are starting to give, right there. But
Not a lap car.
so far, I'm looking at a pretty clean, pretty good race, with these guys, and really stoked about
Hey,
it.
Red, you had problems with your
What do
VR?
you say we take a quick holler from
Yeah,
Blaze
it's
Pizza,
been
my
black
man?
for like 5-10
All
minutes.
right, well,
Then
here
when
we
I got
go.
loaded, it came
Courtesy
back
of Front Row Esports and Next Gen Broadcasting, I want to bring you guys'
I'm 2
attention to
laps down, so
Blaze
it's gonna be a
Pizza.
fun day.
Problem.
Our pizza
Okay, I
this
gotta work
week
around that.
is our green stripe, which is grilled chicken, roasted red peppers, chopped garlic, mozzarella, fresh arugula, and we dusted off with a pesto drizzle.
Just a real quick question.
And we also have a pesto cheesy garlic bread. We have vegan options from keto to gluten-free. Our regular crust that we make every day fresh in our locations. Even cauliflower crust. Crust upgrades not available here, but here's the thing. This Monday is Pie Day. If you download the Blaze Pizza app, and it doubles as our rewards program, you will be able to enjoy a Blaze Pizza of your choice. Options, crust options are different. You may have to pay a little extra for those. But for $3.14, if you have not experienced a Blaze Pizza yet, you need to get on it. Get on it quick.
No, he's not joking there, folks. It is some unbelievable pizza. We're gonna have a little commercial here for you about it here in just a moment. A little bit after we get into this run, and to show you some intricacies of Blaze Pizza and the styles that they get down. It's just impressive. And the quality is on the spot. The way you get to go yourself. Can't move on. Stoked for it. And here we go, folks. Down the backstretch here as we are swarming up, getting ready to launch stage 2 in tonight's race. We are at Phoenix, folks, in case you're joining a little late, launching stage 2 We got Big Johnson. He was in command of the race more or less from the drop of the green flag a few laps later. And he's going to see if he can continue his reign of terror.
Who was saying
As we
something
coming
about-
around, we got J-Wow, the 62
Yeah, I turned my black.
of, and he he's been fighting a good, strong race this far as well.
Just clear black for pit road.
So it looks like we're going to take one more
No,
lap.
I had to hit. And
Yep,
hit
take another lap around here, folks.
I didn't get a chance to hit.
All right, folks. So give us one moment here.
Sorry,
We'll
I
take a
heard
quick
pit
break,
road.
and
My
we'll be
bad.
back here in just a moment.
All right, I'm doing something.
Streetcar, you coming, man?
Are we going green right now? Is that what? Or I just want to make sure I don't want to drop us into commercials.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, no, pace car's off. We are, and the lights are off. Pace car, he's on pit road. We are styling up for our green flag start. We got a little delay there, getting everybody situated, get scoring right on track. All right, we go. Steve Johnson in that one car. Very impressive performance thus far. We have the 62 J-Well on the outside of him, Tanner Moore in the 4, and we're gone!
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
all kinds for this tonight's race here, folks. Kick the donkey! Drop the hammer, light the fires. We go. Great run right here. Great launch by the 1-3 of Tanner Moore in that 4 car. He's starting to track pretty decently on the 62. See if he's going to get his run and get his stuff right off the bat. As we started seeing this field start to fan out just a little bit here and fighting for some positions.
I got it. I raced said I had it.
Let's drop it back a little bit to Swoop and see how Swoop's going to get it done. It's in 13th position right here, right down there. You see right in front of him, Cale Butler in the 64. Oh, Sawi's already on to it! Woo! That's a saver right there. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Yep. Yeah, that almost got nasty, folks. And we just happened to be tuned in for it. This is the 13th, 14th positions right here. 15th. A lot of action happening. These guys can
Whoa.
on here. Uh-oh. I'm seeing some movement in track here. What's happening? We got the 99. Dude, he got some fight in him right now on the bottom. Maybe he got loose because he just backed up all kinds like he had an E-brake. See, Wood's now in that 10th position. He might have got a little squirrely, and that does happen. Especially with these different transitions, these guys are coming, into when it comes to coming in and out of the dog leg. You're gonna watch these cars compress and then unload. Ooh, we got a caution out on the
There we
track.
go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Taking up hard.
You're just checking them all out. We're on board with, or checking out Michael Wood there for a moment to see if we can find our caution, our little mishap, and see what happens.
First up that low, below the yellow.
Alright, still searching here, folks. Just a moment here as we're just trying to get our bearings on where our yellow flag. There you are. Come here. Alright. Looks like we got her up, and
Hey, Mike,
so we got a wiggles and a wobbles loose there, but the yellow flag came up for. Looks like we missed it there. So this is not on our leader, obviously, but yeah, it's not showing our caution, unfortunately. But maybe we'll try to get to it later on. Figure out what happened. Okay, under caution
Chris.
one more time. Yo,
Chris,
hey!
Greg, how you guys doing?
Doing great, my man. How we looking out there on track? How
Yes,
you guys doing?
sir.
We're doing all right. Got
Dog
everyone's
coming
kind of
high, dog coming
seems to be
high.
settling in here. We're not sure what that caution was for. Trying to figure that out here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything
had-
on our title tail.
Yeah, we've had some issues with lucky dogs and pace car and cautions, and ever since they did the reconfig here at Phoenix, cautions and lucky dogs, it just creates havoc. So it's been a mess trying to get everybody sorted out. That's why we had to delay that last caution a lap. But so that was interesting. But
yeah, well, you know, it's just tracking and normal housekeeping on track, you know, I guess.
Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. Just gotta
How's
do what we gotta
Barcelona?
do. All in all, the Front Row Esports, Blaze Motorsports, Next Gen Broadcasting Chevrolet Camaro Z01's doing pretty good. We worked our way up to 14th. Started 26th, so we're doing all right. Car feels good. I feel good. I'm ready to get this thing back under green and log some more laps.
Yeah, I was liking that long green flag run we had there. I knew we were gonna have that quick caution right off the bat, but man, good run. Let's see what we got for the rest of the stage.
Yeah, 10-4. We got a lot of fast guys, and we got a lot of guys that I've noticed are really running hard and burning their stuff up early. So it's going to be, hopefully maybe they learned something in that first run. Maybe it'll be better the second run, but we'll see.
Woo, only time will tell, and we got a little bit of it here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
We are 2 to green, so we're coming to 1 to green. So I will let you guys go, and we'll check in with you guys later.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, best of luck out there, buddy. Keep the wheels on the ground.
10-4. Thanks, guys.
All right, folks. So that was our Tom Frias right there. He gave us a quick caller out there on about track conditions. So let's hear it from one of our sponsors, Blaze Pizza. We'll be back here in just a
Taking the
moment.
inside.
Well, looks like at this point we are in a good look here for.
On to do your job.
God bless America.
All right, folks. Welcome back. Here we go. Coming out of a quick caution right there, a mystery caution, and we're green. One car, awesome job, Big Johnson, doing some really good work right there on these restarts. The 62 of J trying to stay on his number, but now he's under attack by that 4 car, Tanner Barr on the bottom, finding some grip down there right off the bat here. I'm liking it. Nice horsepower and nice drive out. Tanner Barr to second position, and see if we got sideways up in front of him. It looks like
Oh,
that's
Lordy.
Scotty Stevens. Oh no! Big time wrecking right there. We saw a little bit of contact in that 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. And, ouch, man. Cars went sideways, and that could be very bad for some of these guys in their days right here as we see everybody kind of loaded and slowed up. Again, these cars are treacherous on these restarts with these new fresh tires and whatnot. So let's go ahead and check it out on our replay. Okay, looks like the 59 right here, looking at him outside. So I think he just drove it in there pretty hot right there. The car starts to step. Maybe? I thought it did.
You mean it was a breaking point? It wasn't
Okay,
a
here we
pickup.
go. Oh, that was contact right there by the O2. So it looked like the O2 went for a dive bomb underneath or whatnot, and then the oh man, that was just contact right there. So we can see that one more time.
Other news, I like that car.
All right, here we go.
On the outside.
So we got some contact there, which is what led to that speed now. Okay, so the O2, Scotty Stevens gets his run, dives to the bottom. Oh!
Have my fingers take my touch.
Yeah, it looks like he just came in there hot, maybe seeing a racing incident or something. But man, those cars are both gonna have some damage right there. Gonna have to get some good fixes going on. All right. Well, under caution after that. That was an
All my
ouch.
cars are normally
And
pink.
then some. So those are
One
some
car's pink.
couple of good cars right there that have themselves a battle coming back.
Chad, have you seen me blink any yet?
We do have Johnson and still leading this thing. Marr now taking on the second position from J-Wa. J-Wa in the 62. In that third position right now, Miller in the 81. Hanging tough in the top 5. Or no, I'm sorry, Zachary Miller in the 81. And then the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Alright, these guys have been battling out up here pretty much the entire evening. See if they can continue this.
I seen you blink and...
Seems like Big Johnson got the speed, though. He got all the speed for everybody.
You've been good now.
Alright, well, let's hear it from... we'll take a quick break while we're in caution. Get back here in just a moment.
But I haven't saw you blink since.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
We are here to go out and experience its many wonders.
Because through our experiences, we grow and change.
And realize that we are part of something greater.
We see truth. We embrace each other and become bigger than ourselves.
Travel has the power to shape our world.
Because travel makes us whole again.
With 30 hotel brands and endless experiences, where can we take you?
Alright, folks, welcome back. We are under a quick caution. Create more chaos and cautions out there on track. So here we go. Green all kinds.
Green flag.
The one with the jump. 62 underneath the 4 this time. 4 10 wire outside, but the 83 right there. Ooh, a little bit of wiggles out action out of our leader. As these guys are spreading out pretty wide here, looking for any kind of real estate and run. 81 with that run, looking in on the outside. That's Zach Miller right there. Zach trying to hold that down, but he's going to have the trip 8s right there with them. Hopkins now finding himself into that 6th position. Chad Stearns right there on his 6. Everyone trying to follow in. I mean, works it his way up in that 001. These guys here. Push action on the outside of the 99. As we get back to the front here, looks like Big Johnson got himself a little bit of big trouble right now with the 62, making a few adjustments, obviously, in that pit, start finding a little more speed. Got around that Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr is still, looking like he's chasing a little bit. Just fresh into these tires, so these guys are trying to warm them up, get into their rhythms, find the speed, find the line, look for the grip. The track temp's changing as well. That's going to make a considerable difference on these cars. But everybody back up on a really good run after that quick little caution. Mishap between the 02 and we'll get back to that. Trying to balance out. Looks like a little bit further back there. Be able to transfer consistently 9 and 10 positions right here. Possible side by side, not a lot of action. Maybe he's looking to get up underneath. No, he's not going to have it, but he's searching for it. I think that's me that grip out of that too. That's hard. Very, very difficult because this car wants to allow for a second, then kick loose. That's giving it too much will input from that too. And then it invites you halfway down the straight. All top 10 right here. That's top 10. It's Elliott Scoop trying to keep himself locked locked in that top 10, but he's going to have some company here in just a minute. Skies was battling with Ronnie Morrison. Now Martin Ronnie's trying to move himself forward a little bit more in that left position and searching for more. Side-by-side battle, keeping him on still in this 10th and 11th position. Ooh, got Cale Butler right there chomping at the bit, saying, yo, keep this up real quick because I'm going to find myself with 2 for 1 sale. See Cale right in that 13th position. Get movement throughout. Michael Wood in that 99, and there he is finding himself in that 7th position. Got a strong car. I think he had something a little bit, maybe having something a little bit loose off or whatnot. He backed up a little bit, but he's got it all under control. And again, trying to have power planted on the pavement here. That car forward. Alright, JWoww now getting even closer to the leader. Leader is not checking out like he used to. Like he was in stage 1. So the 62 is figuring something out. So is Sarah Moore. We got caution out. Alright. This is a good idea. It's 3rd or 4th caution for today. We're in stage 2, in case anyone joined in just a little late. Stage 2 broadcasting, bringing it to you from Pro Esports. Let's see if we can. This is their the Gen 7 Cup cars, and we are at Phoenix. We got our. Let's go. This is 32. Tom. On the bottom. Oh man, the car just got upset. It literally loaded up and unloaded coming out. And just skipped on it. Wall. Oh, Tom. Bombers. Alright, so luckily, more of a single car incident, but he slid back up on track. Everybody's coming in. We got our leaders coming in right now. Race off in pit road. Here we go. I think that's what the 62 is hopefully you're hoping for. Good pit stop. Get out there and get that clean air and see what he can get done with it then. Alright, we go. 4 tires right here for the 1. 4 tires for the 62. Oh! 62 ooh, almost got him there. Very close. It was a heck of a close run off from there. Kill the cone! We hate that cone. It just gives out like penalties and stuff all the time. Alright, we're gonna shake them up here and get ready for a restart. So we're gonna take a quick break, folks. We'll be back here in just a moment. Just a little something make you hungry from Blaze Pizza right there, folks. Proud sponsor of Pro Esports and Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing us all this hot action you're seeing on track tonight over at Phoenix. And it does get hot out here, folks. It can get upwards of 120 plus degrees out in this area. Way too hot for this coastal cat, I guarantee you that. Okay, looks like we'll be coming up to 1 to go right now. Let's going to go through the field here and see where who's lying where, if you will. Okay, so looks like we may have a lead of command here. The 27 style, that is our race leader. At the man who's been in charge of most of the race tonight, Stephen Johnson here in that one car. Stephen doing himself a fantastic job trying to check out the different area code. Looking at the third position is Tanner Marr, and he's finding himself up. He started, like 7th or 8th position, but he's brought himself up now to the 3rd or 4th position, switching back and forth. Jay Wow has been up there as well in the top 5 throughout the entire also finding himself a good fight out here tonight, Zachary Miller in that 81. He doing fine.
Carried off.
As we looking at Watkins in the 8th position. Chad Stearns in 9th, 10th position, and we're looking at Nathan Hall in that 9th, 10th position. So that's going to round out your top 10ers. Okay, so Jones with some kind of strategies. We're going to see what he's got here. Electing the outside line for the restart. Green, folks, all kinds of green. Here we go. Woo! Big dive bomb move by the Big Johnson there. Big Johnson rotating the center, got the 82 right there, hot on his tracks with the Tanner Marr. Good battling, good fighting. Jones kind of did a little rush action to the wall, a little spark show, fireworks. But he's still maintaining pace there. 83 and rotator into pump. Looks kind of 2-tire, something maybe. I'm not sure. No tire. But he's falling back like a rocket. We're still looking at the battle up here toward the front. 62 trying to stay in contact with the race leader. Big Johnson can do himself. Fine job checking out. And they're trying to stop him from moving out this time. Tanner Moore right there with him. Carl Lindstrom right there, the 83 in the 4th position, tracking as well. The Zachary Miller in the 81. And we got some tough battles going on right here. Side by each between the 99 of Buster here, Mike Wood. That's our Fast Series champion, and he's trying to get himself up here fight with the big dogs. Now finding himself in that 7th position, battling the Trip 8s and Watkins. Woo! We got a nice cluster right here. A little tornado action whipping around Phoenix. 33 underneath, 27 outside, 27 still backing up. He can go all the way to the back with his tire strategy. He must have been looking for caution or something. Luckily, everyone's able to clear thus far. No big huge checkups or anything like that. Accordions. Great battle right here, though. Woo! Little bit of a push, but the 39 trying to rotate out the center here. Good exit out. He's going to have himself some ponies coming down the straight. Here he goes into 3 and 4 wheels. He has a line. Will he take it? Push a little high to the outside, but he's going to have some horsepower coming out. Stalemate. Still going to get it. Woo! Moving up forward here. Jordan now reeling the leader just a little bit more. He's hunting, dude. He's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Go get him, J-Wow. 6'2" J-Wow now tracking even closer on the one of Big Johnson, Steve Johnson. Gonna be under attack right now by that 62. Let's go into the 62 right now just for a moment. 62 is a little newer to Front Row Esports, but he's been a long time running Front Row Racing for a long minute. He's been around the block here, and so showing his stuff over here, second nature for him. Yeah, this is it. This is that stretch view right here, folks. Whoa, big time push. You heard that. Oh, right next to that wall right there. Woo! Better roll, let it roll. Hopefully she's gonna stick. Wow, yeah, no problem. Nice hard break there, good hook. But Johnson just is switching up his line left and right to really mess up, JWoww and what he's trying to accomplish out here. He's trying to set his line, find some grip. Nice run for JWoww. As he was trying to maintain, he was digging for a minute, but I think what happened there, he pushed when we were riding on board with him for a second. He hurt his tires. He heated them things up slightly, and now he may be back up just a little bit. Yeah, that's enough's enough on that one. That's it. This is the third, fourth, and fifth positions. You see Tanner Marr right now under attack and the Littles by Zachary Miller, and that 81, 83 right there with him. All these guys are running very similar paces out here, but hugely different lines. Woods moving himself up to that 6th position. Is he tracking even further? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he kind of got held up in traffic for a little while, but he's finding himself a little daylight as now he's moved himself up to 6th position and set his sights and giving his shots on that 5th and top 5. Bring it in, Mr. Wood. Let's go. But Evans right there, still sticking with him, Nathan Hall. These guys, this is all top 10 right here, all the way back to 9th position. Under a blanket with the 74 outside. 74 maintaining. Chad Surge couldn't get the launch that he needed to clear. Seen a lot of different entries though. Check a little bit further back in the pack here. Oh, my man. Steve Yaborski had himself some contact, and he running out with himself a little late modified. Woo! Here we go. Now let's get a little sporty right here. Uh-oh. We got pits happening. I'm just seeing Johnson dropping all kinds, like he coming out of the atmosphere. Yeah, that was just switching. Okay. Sorry, but I'm like, oh, look up and they got the tracker. Wait. It's showing out. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's weird. Okay, they just resetting. I was like, oh my goodness! Did we just lose the leader? No, leader's fine. Still trying to do his thing. He is doing his thing, man. He'll be in Cali here before we know it. Third position. Fourth. And fifth. All within striking distance of each other, which is, what they're trying to keep and contend with. Because when they're running this similar lap times, and they're right there with what it's going to take here, honestly, it's going to be pit strategy. It's going to be that pit stop. It's going to nail that this green flag pit stop that's coming up. And actually, let's go ahead and see if we can get a level report on that for our fuel runs right now at the moment. 90 out of 200 tonight, folks. And things are signaling out. Alright, folks, so I'm going to go and take a quick break, see if I can get myself a little bit of some more of the 401 info on where we're looking on our fuel runs, and see if we can get over. But stick with us, folks. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Caution, yellow flag.
I've made a shocking discovery. I need you to get me in touch with NASA immediately.
Well, NASA and I aren't really on speaking terms these days.
Oh, that'll change. When you tell them that the moon is out of orbit.
There's no need to panic.
Not crazy!
Why are they lying about all this?
It's too late to stop.
You knew all this was happening before NASA.
You're the unidentified source?
Oh, yes.
We're dealing with an intelligent entity. We're planning a mission to attack this thing. I'm asking you for your help.
Say yes, Brian.
I need you to be brave.
If the moon really is what you think it is, suit up.
You have got a big gravity wave coming your way. You have to launch now.
Did he say gravity wave?
Trouble on the way.
We're underwater, guys! That's crazy.
I hear hurricanes are blowing. Whoa, slow down!
What's the plan?
Save the moon, save Earth.
Brian, what are you doing?
It's flying itself!
Wait for it. Let's go, you son of a...
Yes! Hang on! Everybody, hang on!
I'm gonna get you home!
It's on airplane mode.
Looks like we're in for nasty weather.
Welcome back, folks. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you live tonight for Front Row Esports. We got them up in the Cup Series right now, and they are getting done race number 4 at Phoenix. All brought to you tonight by Ray's Pizza and Marriott Hotels and Resorts International. Got ourselves a pretty good run so far. We have Rick Johnson in that one car. Speaking of, all kinds won, because he's been literally just in charge of tonight's race here. We had looks like the stage finish there. Big Johnson taking it down one more time. We got the 62 of J-Wow, trying to stay right there in tow with them, but the one just ends up getting him a little bit more in the long run and takes off away from him. But the 4 of Tanner Mars marched his way up through the field, got himself in that third position and holding strong. And the 81 of Miller also getting her done, trying to handle business out there. Staying up there in the top 10. Michael Wood, he's been having himself a little bit more of a yo-yo day, a little up and a downer. But now he found himself on the up in the right time. Because this is it here, folks. This is the long haul, if you will. So we're coming into it, this is nitty-gritty. This is stage 3. Everyone's going to be shaping up and forming up right now. And we're gonna let them loose. So we will have potentially of a full fuel runs and some green flag stops, strategies, as long as the mayhem subsides and the chaos is been controlled. We know what happens when the patience of drivers starts to wear, along with the light carries in. Here we go, folks. We got the word. The pace car said, well, "I'm gonna get out of here and let you boys get something done." Bringing it to our leader here, Big Johnson. Back in command of the race. Looking for the launch. And we go!
Green flag, green flag.
Green, all kinds! Stage 3, here it is! Money run! And the checkout! Yeah, he got mouse in this thing or something? Because he gone. Woo! Great start right there by Big Johnson. Oh my goodness, we got cars a little sideways, Chad Stern, maybe. Oh, something is. Yeah, Corey Sykes. Oh, Sykes gets it into the wall right there. He can get it fired back up and get it back going again. Woo! Woo! chaos happening right there. It took control. It got a hold of the race. Oh no! Okay, here we go, folks. Let's go and see if I can find ourselves at that caution because that one was deep. Even though we kind of seen what happened, I want to know what happened, like kind of half prior to on what was going down there because we seen a check up, some cars getting loose. Let's see if we can find it. All right, so. That's where it starts right here. Looks like the 33 gets himself a little too happy right there. Now, is that that's Morrison? Oh, catches it again. Hooks catch, and then 37. Now he's just trying to keep it pinched down as the 01 was coming down to dodge the potential 33 coming down, and the 37 just has too much will to it at that time now, and he comes sideways right into the wall, but. Hopefully they got some duct tape, super glue, some bubble gum, and whatnot. They get that thing back together again. Should be fine. As we see him on pit road. You're like, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully just getting some damage done. Damage repairs. Alright, so we're back under caution one more time. Let's go ahead hear it from Marriott this time. Back here as well.
This is not a hotel. It's an idea that travel should be brilliant. The promise of spaces as expansive as your imagination. Offering surprises that will change as often as you do. This is not four walls. It's reinvention that will open your mind. Innovation that makes checking in as easy as a check-in. And room to breathe. This is not business as usual. It's a new way to inspire, create, connect, and yes, dream. We're on a journey to make your travels uncomplicated. Unforgettable, brilliant. Because it's not only about where you're staying, it's about where you're going. Marriott. Travel brilliantly.
Alright folks, welcome back. Next week broadcast, bringing you Front Row Esports. We got Phoenix tonight, folks. Let's get you tuned a little late. A little quick caution coming out of our the launch of Stage 3 here. We are in the final run of tonight's race. Seen a car get a little too happy, a little too sideways. And then what a save, though. It was pretty epic. Let's see if I can get that one back one more time and show you that. All right, so this is a pretty epic save right here. Oh, that was a sin. We didn't see that one the last time. So he sent it in there, and then that was the save by and then that was the crash by Corey. So, woo! Is what happened there. A full send in that thing, and then contact, load and slowed up. Great save. Be ready. To here we go, one low time. This time we have Tanner Moore on the outside, going to challenge Big Johnson. Stepping up to the plate. Go get some, Tanner! Oh no, wait, Tanner's leading this thing. You can launch from the outside, maybe? No. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. Launch, and yeah! Green. We got burners lit right now. Woo! We got everyone just fanning out everywhere. Huge push right into the Tanner Moore. 4 sideways. 4 cars into it. Oh no! Huge one, big one, massive wrecking. Oh my goodness. Woo! Holy bejesus! Jesus, folks. It looked like the
Yeah,
99
the
did
track
a little
was blocked.
cinder action in there, and oh man. Greg, you see that?
Oh, absolutely.
Woo!
It was incredible, and it was just one of the slowest slides I've ever seen. But it precipitated what happened behind him.
Oh, absolutely. That was just Richter, Roger. All right, so let's start from I don't know where. We're just gonna go ahead and hit one of the cars that was in this one. So right now we're on the 001 right here. He's just in the middle of it all right here. So we see the 99. He gets this one started, and then it looks like he gets them into boom, boom, and boom. Just a looked like a pinball game right there. Not matter because that was just nowhere to. Ouch!
It was very close quarters racing there, and you know, that's what normally happens on restarts, unfortunately, with everybody spreading out and feeling, you know, for positions. You know, feel really bad for Tanner because his car was, he drove his way up to the front, but as a byproduct of that incident, he got collected and.
So here we go. We're winding it back here, and the possible kind of half save, still, and then boom, back the right direction here. Thanks for the 83, I think it was. But he, oh man, and then just the 001 had no idea that was even happening. The 888 was in it. He got a hold of like the 48 or 1, 74 still spinning like a top. 27 gets a piece of it right there. He gets sent up and over.
A chain reaction accident.
Just
yes.
a nasty chain of events.
Just collected a lot of cars, and at one point the track was completely blocked. So the guys that were, you know, in the back, if they got on the binders, they probably save their cars and they may be able to improve their position. Because a lot of these guys are going to have to come in and get repairs done on their vehicles, and they may lose time as well as laps on the racetrack.
Man, they got this spray glue that I've been using. I mean, that might work too, but they're going to need everything they can possibly get. Woo! All right, folks, so we're under caution. We're going to let these guys cycle around here. Let's take a quick break and be back here in just a moment. Lots of fun so far. Stick with us.
The fight is done. We lost. Stay hidden.
The key to hunting Jedi is patience. Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi Code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
Sorry about that one, but we got it up and going. So we do have Big Johnson still up in the lead here in that number 1. sports car it is. And Tanner Moore, he's still up in the battle, up in the fight, even with the damage to 64 of Cale Butler. He's high, looking for a whole new realm of real estate out there and up in the dirty marbles. And he's losing grip, losing time, losing positions on track. 99 of Buster right there. Michael Wood going side by side. Here comes Tanner Moore. Now, could there be a little bit of a rivalry possibly forming up between these two? Keeping an eyeball on the 4 of Tanner Moore and the 99 as those two just in some contact. The 4 is right there. You're going to make it clean, get underneath him, get around him, and good. Opening the door up at the moment for the 33 of Swoop as he swoops underneath there, trying to claim himself in another position. Fighting back. Great battle. All of this is all for the top 5 positions at this moment. You see Butler right now moving himself up into the 7th position.
Oh, Lord.
Caution out one more time, and I'm not sure for what. It's this one, so.
I did get reports of the 45 and the number 45 at Disco and the number 2 of Bad Fast Marley sound like they were getting a little loose and might have had some contact.
Uh-oh. Hey, Tom, welcome in here, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the 32 car is unfortunately out of the race due to engine failure, so.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you kind of smashed a little too hard there, huh?
It did, yeah.
Let's go to this replay right now, folks, see if we can get our handle on that. So it's dropping us over to Stevens, but I don't think that was it. No. That is not the right one. It doesn't look like we got this replay, but bringing it back. All right, under caution, everyone's looks like the pit road's going to be busy here as drivers cycle in, trying to get themselves some possible Ford Fresh Feel Goods or just some fuel in that tank. I don't know the way this tire wear's been. What do you say, Gunny?
Yeah, I mean, tire wear has been big, especially for the drivers that haven't been taking easy on that right front. So we're going to see.
Yeah, how many
honestly, we had 6 total sets, or 6 extra sets, I should say. So most drivers, I'm going to say that the drivers in the back half are definitely going to come in, get some 4 fresh tires, but I expect the leaders to stay out here.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks as if we got 4 fresh Feel Goods all the way around. So we have enough tires left in the garage as we're at 112 of 200. So, I mean, we still got ourselves a hefty bit of a race left, so I'm sure these guys have been managing their tires, hopefully properly here. I think they might be shaping up for a long green flag run that's coming up here. What do you think there, Tom?
I do agree. I mean, everyone's definitely should be settled in to hopefully get a green flag run in here. They just got to settle in. I know track's been changing a lot. The track temp, just so everybody knows here on the broadcast, the track temp has dropped almost 10 degrees since the start of the race. So.
Okay.
So it's going to be tightening up a little bit. Again, the track's rubbering up. It's going to tighten up a little more. So I look for drivers to settle in here for a while.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure if we were heating up or cooling off here with the track temps. If it does heat up, we'll get loose, and again, as it cools down, we'll see some more speed too. But we will see these drivers fight in that tight condition. As we're looking at J-Wild right now, who's finding himself in that 5th position. So he's been fighting a great fight up toward the front. Now moving himself back just a little bit still. Steven Johnson, Big Johnson, in that one hot rod right there is just been a dominating factor at tonight's race.
He has Phoenix figured out tonight for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to take a few laps with him. I guarantee you that, man. Because you know me, I'm a huge fan of Phoenix myself. So.
Oh yeah.
What a great technical track. We see these flat turns, with a lot of pressure putting down on these tires that these guys are trying to negotiate the centers and these launches off. So getting some impressive runs thus far. I mean, we're still looking at what we got. Are we down? What's our attrition rate at right now?
Right now, let's see. We have 14 drivers on the lead lap right now.
Wow. Okay. So we started with almost 30?
We started with 30 drivers.
30 drivers.
30 drivers took the green, so.
Wow. Yeah, so over half, or something half left on the lead lap. So this is where the metal meets the meat. Here we go. Green! Get some! Big Johnson, dude, he just said late. He switches it up too every single restart.
He does.
These guys cannot get any handle on it. As we got some pretty wide right behind him. Woo! The 62. J-Wow making himself a little fat run on the outside. Kale in the 64 backing up a little bit in that Mountain Dew machine. Getting himself in that 4th position. Looks like J-Wow taking over that 3rd position. Miller in the 81. Been running pretty strong. But I don't know if he has enough to stay in front of that super quick 82 or 62. Ooh, 62 with a push high to the outside up a little bit of marble right there. Gonna put a little heat pressure on those tires. Let's look a little bit further back as we getting racy swoop right here. Trying to swoop down and get her done. As he holds the bottom line right now, we're looking at
Michael!
Sideways!
Oh, loose!
No,
Big time loose!
Oh my goodness!
Caught that apron.
He's still gathering up. Oh man! Oh! Great save by the 99 though. Wow, he's gonna have to change his shorts after that one though, I guarantee you. Woo! Alright, let's move a little bit more forward here. As long as now we're catching our breath, same as the 99 of Buster right there. Alright, we got a little bit of a dogfight right here. Davis shaping up the half end with the Elliott and Kale. No. Scratch that. That's that dogfight's up a little bit further now. Got Kale looking low. Oh, it's right. Here we go. Elliott and Kale about going to go side by side. I seen this run starting to metastasize with that that swoop there. Got 33 on the outside. No, he lost his run there. Kale's gonna hold on. Oh my goodness! Oh, contact! Get on the wall! Oh, swooping the wall! Oh my! We were on it. We were on that. We watched it all in full right in front of you folks. Wow.
That was rough. It looked like, Kel and Elliott both got loose at the same time trying to correct it. And
simultaneously.
looked like Elliott just overcorrected it just a small amount and just was it. That was rough.
Yeah, it was definitely rough. Alright, well, we've seen what happened there, folks, so wait for it to cycle back around so I can bring it up to slow-mo. But right now, let's go ahead and drop us in, take another quick little break, and be back here in just a moment.
I told you. Steppenwolf would fail.
I had a dream. Almost like a premonition. It was the end of the world. Barry Allen was right here. And he said to me, Lois Lane is the key.
She is to Superman. Every heart has one.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
I often wonder, how many alternate timelines do you destroy the world? Because, frankly, you don't have the cojones to die yourself.
I'll stab this through his heart for what he did, Arthur.
Where are we holding up? Somewhere I'll never suspect. She was my world, and you took her from me.
All right, folks, welcome back. We had ourselves one wild caution happen right in front of us here. That was pretty intense, pretty insane there. But we're still scanning for it at the moment. It hasn't quite popped up on my title tail at this moment. But yeah, we had it looked like two cars just literally stepped out at the very exact same time as they're drag racing with each other down that backstretch. Pretty exciting stuff there. Yeah, let's see if I can, again, wait for it to cycle up and see if this might happen. Negative. Not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, we're still... Again, systems are still updating and whatnot, folks. We've been gone for a minute. We're, you know, just kind of getting back in and getting back in tune. Next Gen is very stoked to be back broadcasting for everybody. Got a whole new system going on here. We got ourselves at the Broadcast Hall. Going to be showing you a lot of different things when it comes to the era of broadcasting and racing.
Post car is off. Time to
As
do
we
your
are
job.
getting ready to drop the hammer one more time on tonight's race here. We are in the final stage of tonight's race, final run. We had a caution come out. I don't think these cars can make it all the way on field, but we got Gunny up here going to, give us a hand when it comes to race control and tech. Little Larry Mac analysis as we are getting ready to go green. Here we go!
Green, green, green.
This time not as massive of a jump, but he got himself a good one. Back of the pack fanning out. Everyone looking for some kind of room to run. Slow cars, fast cars, everybody just going for it right now. Great run, 74 of the 02, Scotty Stevens. Those two side by side, a little bit. The 02 had himself some contact and some damage, so he's getting that car repaired and trying to see if he can make some points out of today. So John's been doing himself a pretty fine job. Oh no! Oh, that was a 99! Oh man! 99 into the wall, just destroyed. Not sure what exactly happened there, but it looked possibly like I think we were on that one as well. We're gonna back it up and look for it real quick here, folks.
And I can tell you exactly what happened there because I was just in comms with him. He downshifted one too many times.
Oh no!
He went fourth and got third.
Oh, that could happen as we were looking this thing slide. Or he's coming in, so we'll see when it steps out as we're on slow-mo right now. And then, no, okay, so it's probably the next turn.
That'll go out of step every time.
Oh, man. Rewind that one real quick here, folks. So we back it up just to see. So no contact. Okay, yeah, so his car just completely high rev to an arc out. Oh, man! That was close, dude. Woo!
And just so the fans know at home, like, that aren't familiar maybe with these next-gen cars, they run a sequential transmission. And here at Phoenix, you have options. You can run, with the gearing that are in these cars currently, you can keep it in 4th gear the entire time. You can keep it in 5th gear the entire time. Or like a lot of us, we're running 4th and 5th gear, on the back stretch. And then we'll be using 4th and 5th on the dog leg and then downshifting to 4th, getting into the corners. One helps the car slow down a little bit and also helps the car rotate a little more once it starts getting tighter. So a lot of drivers are using that to their advantage. But unfortunately, as we just seen with Mike, you can downshift one too many times, and unfortunately that's what happens.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and again, that's just driver error can happen in so many different ways when it comes to this racing. Not just on your, hitting your marks, but just the simple thing of hitting your sequential one too many times, or getting really excited on that entry. And you see, it spoils it and ruins your race. Now, for me personally, I've run it in 5th gear. I tried it all those ways as well when I was just running some practice laps. And, seen it pretty hard on the engine in 4th gear, revving those high RPMs if you leave it in that 4th. But then, on the downshift, yes, you do have to nail your marks, get that downshift, come back out, get that upshift. For me, I found it, a little more advantageous to be in my 5th gear. Found it maybe a little easier on my tires for that long run, but to each is their own. That's what racing's all about: finding those lines, searching for grip, and finding that dance with your own car, utilizing the gears and whatever else that you can muster when it comes to your brake bias, anything that you can change in that car to help keep you on the line that you're looking for.
Exactly. Yeah. It's true, and the same way for me. I tried different ways in practice, and there were guys just running 5th gear. I tried it, and for me, I wasn't able to brake as well running 5th gear. I needed to use that 4th gear for my brake points, and it just helped me rotate the car a little more and get it rode up a little more.
Going green.
Yeah, it looks like we are delayed on our green start. We're going to be getting everyone in order here. Now we have the 83, the 59, the 88, the 02, and the 74 now with our top 5 is what it's stated on our tracker right now. So a switch up of command here. So what is that going to do with the 1 of Big Johnson, who has been in nothing but clean air? Let's strip back to him.
These cars don't like dirty air. It really affects the way the car drives. Now, again, it's not as bad here at Phoenix, being a short track. The aero isn't as bad, but you still feel it, especially, when the cars start getting tight. You need that clean air on the nose to get that downforce and help that car rotate in the center and off the corner.
Right, but I mean, the 1 has had all kinds of fire in his hot rod this evening. So he's going to have himself fast car. He's going to have to show himself some patience on getting through the field, because we were noticing earlier that 2 cars getting next to each other, battling it out. A faster car comes up behind, he has nowhere to go.
Exactly.
So and so he gets stuck. So will that 1 of Big Johnson, succumb to the treacheries of being in the middle of the pack, or will he be able to needle his way through it and find his way back up to the front? We are about
to have to see.
Out. We got 70 laps to get it proven and done. Still got that full green run ahead of us, and with fuel stops. And we're green, 83 with the launch. Carl up and gone. Beautiful jump right there as you see everybody just going everywhere. 4 wide! Woo!
Awesome, 4 wide.
Yeah! 62 on the outside. We got some big runs getting ready to happen right here with the 1 and the 62. These two are now side by side and stuck in traffic, nowheres to go. 62 is going to jump down to the bottom, follow the 1. 1's going to try to make himself a hole, and the 62 hopefully going to follow himself right through it. They are, and look, there they go. 62 following the 1, and they jump, trying to do like a 3-for-1 sail. Whoa, sideways, loose, 74 into the wall, saves it. Woo! That got a little sketch right there, Snake.
The 62 of JWoww also got a little loose getting into that corner, lost quite a bit of ground. We got Wrecking in the back.
Wrecking!
Yep.
Oh no, the 74, 82! 74 was already mad loose and was trying to save action, and it looks like they finally lost it all the way through. So let's go ahead and see if we can drag up that one, and we're back under caution. As we were looking into it earlier, the patience of drivers are going to start to wear, but being the limited number of cars on the lead lap, you might want to, I don't know. But here we go, folks. Let's see if we can track this one down. maybe that one's not it. No, that's a negative, folks, so that was just something different here. Yellow flag. Let's see what we got here, folks. Alright. Hey, it's nothing. let's try this one. It still ain't doing nothing for me. What do you know? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so 74 is into the wall. He's already one slowed up. No problem with that.
So, the 74 got... So basically what happened there... Yeah.
The two... Bad Fast Marley came down across the nose, it looked like, of the 82, sent the 82 up into the 74. And
I'm listening to Marley's in-car right now, and he was starting to brake just a little bit earlier, just, trying to keep the car underneath of him. And the 82 car just didn't expect it and just basically ran him over.
But now we just seen a caution that's happened very similar to that of the 02 and the 99. So very, very similar in wrecks right there in the exact same turn, exact same scenario.
Yep.
All right, back under caution, folks. Go ahead and we're going to hear it from our sponsor one more time here. Let's take it to Blaze Pizza. Appreciate them being on board. Be back here in just a moment here, folks.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick.
Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
for fast fire perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
All kinds green. Welcome back, folks. Here we go. 83 was out in charge, but here comes Big Johnson with a huge move. Looking underneath him, he's going to be out in charge for long. One, back to the front. Steve Johnson. Very familiar with that lead and going to take it back. But we have the 82 of J-Wow right there as well. He's going to have the 83 dead in his sights. He's looking low. Going to dive down hard to the bottom. He's mastered up some awesome speed through that dog leg. Shoots it in, makes the turn. And that's where these drivers can step out when they come in a little too hot, trying to clear that car on the outside of them. Clears him good. Moves the 62 of Jordan up to Beaton. Looks like we got some fight right here between the 64 and the 02. Outside of him is the Stevens 02 right there. Mars right there in the picture. And it looks like 81 of Miller. He's going to come in and take a peek. Miller looking low right there. 64, a little loose, stepping out, but got a hold of her. 02 looking high to the looking on the outside. 81 now finding himself into traffic jam. Now he's looking really low. He's going to go even lower than the 64. He might as well just cut in the pit lane right there. 81 now rotating on the bottom of 64, sliding high. No tube door open. He's looking to come through it. Looks like 64 a little wobbles out, but maintains, trying to keep that speed, keep the hammer down. Ooh, contact a little bit further back. Some lap down cars getting dirty. Looks like we got some battling up a little more toward the front here as well. This is for fourth, fifth, and there's a third, fourth, and fifth positions right here, folks. Under fire is the 83. 83 is trying to get down and do a little something against 59. No, 59 closes the door on him right there, kind of chops it off, and he's slows up the 83's progress. Meanwhile, back in the ranch, here comes that 4 car of Mar. Mar looking on the bottom here, going to rotate underneath him. Mar had himself some contact earlier, got some good duct tape on that thing, and he's out there. Oh, and just as I say that, clobbers the wall with the right front. That may hurt just a bit. We see some damage on that thing. Still fighting pretty tough right here. These guys are trying to sort it out. Ooh, let's go a little bit more forward here. Riding on board with Tanner. You hear that shift right there, so he's been doing the shift as well. Sit behind him here, see what we got. Okay, so John right here, he's looking underneath, getting himself one of those runs. He's looking for it. See if he's going to go back to the... Nope, not going to go to the high. There he goes, shooting down. This is the battle right here for third position. 59. I'm sorry, battle for fourth position. We're riding on board with John Dragus. And we got Tanner Mar in that 4 car in mean chase right now. He's definitely in chase mode, hot pursuit status. Trying to get a bite underneath him, searching for grip, but that 59's finding himself a really good run coming around center and out. Here we go, looking a little bit lower. He's trying to get himself some of that clean air. No, gets him again. Just can't get underneath him. Good battle, though. Good battle. And as we say that, here comes the 59 on the 62 of JWoww. Jordan now about ready to be under attack by the 59. This is going to be for second position. I don't even know where Big Johnson's at. I think he already won the race. Is he in victory lane already?
Big Johnson's in another zip code.
Okay. Yeah. You know, no, I'm thinking more like he on a different time zone.
Yes, he's getting ready for daylight savings time.
Right. Yeah, it's morning for him already.
Yeah, and real quick, just want to give y'all a quick update. Drivers are good on fuel after this last caution, but again, tire wear is going to be a concern. I do expect to see drivers pit for tires. You know, they're going to split this stage, so with the next 20 laps, you're going to see drivers come in for tires. I would imagine.
Okay. So I mean, so you don't think that it wouldn't be advantageous to run a slower pace, save the tires, and stay out?
I'm going to say no. With how bad the tire fall off is here on these cars and how bad they're wearing out the right front, they're gonna split it. That's my guess. That's what I would do.
Right now, it's a pretty mean battle right now for second, third, fourth, and fifth places. Right, these guys are staying right in tow with each other, waiting for someone to make the mistake. And thus far, everyone's running a very solid line and run. Really negotiating their turns and marks well. And these guys are staying more or less mirrored in each other. Here we go, a little hey, how you doing to the 62. 59's trying to take a look. Put a little more pressure on him. Now that's the other thing is too, being that this may be a long run, they're going to split it halfway. You're going to force the issue and try to make that pass at this time, or are you going to just kind of ride along for a while, stay in this lead pack, knowing you're making good ground. And even though we're completely lost contact with the leader, this seems like this is going to be the fight right here, toward the end of the race.
I agree. If I were these guys, I would just keep riding right now the way they are, and wait till after that pit stop, and then let it all hang out.
There it is. Now we're looking a little bit further back in the pack here. Got Swoop, got himself in some incidences earlier, but was running a decent race. Chad Stern, same thing, not missing a front flip. He was up to trying to get nasty with it. And then, of course, the O2 was Scotty Stevens, always out to put on a really good show. Found himself on the wrong end of things on that one. But, these guys are still battling it tough, and they're in the top 10. So talk about great points just because of attrition.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
So the tightest battle that we're looking at this moment is definitely the second through fifth positions. As we are looking up at Big Johnson now coming up into some lap down traffic. Now, the lap down traffic's all singled out, so he should be able to pick them all up. Just as I say that, there's two of them kind of together. But with it being segregated out like they are, he should be able to pass it pretty cleanly without kind of extra wear on his tire or whatnot. As you see him passing cleanly there, one at a time, nice and easy, keeping his rhythm. This is why he has such a huge lead. That when he's hitting his marks, he knows how to drive it. Get it done.
Yeah, Steven has always done a really good job in our races. Really talented driver. He has a lot of good racecraft, really good at managing his tires. And he's just really good at understanding what the car is going to do throughout a run.
Right. And then let's go on the opposite ends of the spectrum here. So we're doing our last car on the lead lap. That is Bad Fast Marley here, Steve Jaworski, in that Ford Cobra. And he's missing all kinds of his car right now. But he's been missing a lot of his car for a while now. And he is back on the lead lap, still maintaining a race pace and keeping himself in position, to get himself some points. He's in 10th place right now. And that's what you do. You never quit. Never ever quit.
Never.
Well, 10th and 12th is floating right now. But still, you have all these others that, wrecked out, they're going to lose a tremendous amount of points. Again, having your car, even if it's not in one piece, if it's still rolling, and you can handle a race pace, keeping it out there, you're going to gain yourself a tremendous amount of points.
It's exactly true, and that's what it's all about. Those points at the end of the season, it could come down to that one race that you didn't stick around for, or you didn't get those points you could have got.
O2! Scotty waking up! Man! Woo! Woke us all up there for that one. Looked like he got himself a little bit down on the butter. A little too low on the apron. Got that car sideways. Good catch by the O2. Continues on forward. Again, this is the battle up toward the front here, folks. This is the top 5. These guys were a little bit closer together. It does look as if the 62 J-Bone Jordan Jaworski has excelled just a little bit away from that pack. Again, that could be that tire management as well. He was backing up, backed up to him, said, okay, now I gotta go. Now he's gonna start to accelerate, push the tires a little bit more, coming to the style of where he's at in his race strategy. So far, really stoked about the 62's performance. Same thing with John. John's been up here as well, fighting it tough with the 59. Kind of had a little bit of an up and down battle, but he's you know, holding strong in that top 5 right now. Getting looking at some good points right into this thing.
And it looks like I do see some cars coming down pit road. So with about 40 laps to go, looks like drivers might be starting to pit, come in, get themselves 4 fresh tires, and finish out this race.
Right on board with their leader for just a minute here, and see about where he's looking. Is he gonna? I mean, he has a substantial lead, so he should be able to, you know, pick and choose when he wants to come in. You know, stretch out his tires a little bit more, so he gives him all the freshness that he needs at the end. All right, looks like everything's quieted down just for a moment here, folks.
Well, while we got everything kind of quiet right now, just real quick update for the NASCAR fans out there, especially the ARCA fans. As we all know, we lost a hauler driver that had an accident this past week, transporting an ARCA car to Phoenix that died in a crash. Just a quick update, the car that was involved in that crash just won the ARCA race tonight.
No way!
So,
oh man, that is awesome! What a feat right there for those guys. Coming back such tremendous tragedy right there, and bringing home a P1 for I found that that's the way to remember the loss of a teammate. Man, good to hear though.
That is pretty awesome.
You know, situation and incident there, but what an amazing outcome.
Yes, it was. Can't get much better than that when it comes to having a tragedy during the week. So, awesome job for that team.
Our hearts and prayers go out to all the family and friends.
Yes, they do.
Well, so far, folks, we are on lap 165 or 200. This thing is counting down and counting down. Rather quick. So, I mean, these cars are starting to go through their transition periods of decent tire to completely horrible tire. And we're about ready to see who's going to be able to get up on that wheel and find out what, who's going to do what here. With these little tires, this is where the driver comes out.
No, you're 100% right. This is when it comes down to the driver knowing what their cars are going to do and being able to, adjust for the car. You adjusting that brake bias, adjusting your lines, braking points as those tires start to wear and start to give way.
All right, yeah, the 23 and the 83 still in it. In that 6th and 7th positions, to give a good shout out to these boys. These guys were putting on, some good racing throughout tonight, and still being in it at the end. Good job, man. Heck of a good job. Even that 83
Uh-oh. We got Tanner and John getting together there a little bit, but they save it. You're still green. They're rolling.
Woo! All right. A little bit of contact, a little bit of just waking up there, huh? See if I can spot it. Go back to it.
Looked like Tanner just got underneath John there and stuff. Maybe got in a little too deep and just got into the right rear corner of him, sent him up the track a little bit, but they are both still rolling. Tanner gained a spot. John lost 2 spots. So
that was with Chad and Scotty.
No, that was Tanner and John.
Tanner and John. Oh,
yep.
I'm just kind of looking at my tattletale way down here and see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't see it. That's all right. We're scanning. Yeah, things are just, like I said, mellowed down for a minute. And see what these guys can get down to the end. Ooh, we got 30 laps left. See who's going to cycle in and cycle out. Take ourselves a quick break, folks. And give these guys a chance to sort out their green flag stoppers and see what this field's going to look like at the end. Right now we have the one car of Big Johnson, Steven Johnson, leaving the way for all the rest of the drivers out here on track tonight. We got JWoww, Jordan Dvorsky in that second position, maintaining the tough run. Tanner Marr in that third position. Miller in the 81 fourth position, and Curtis at 59, rounding out our top 5. All this again brought to you by Marriott Hotel Resorts International and Blaze Pizza, proud sponsors of Next Gen Broadcasting and Front Row Beach Sports. All right, folks, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back here in just a moment.
If you're watching this, then you know by now a huge problem is heading our way. An emergency meeting is being called at our usual place immediately. Free bagels.
I've made a shocking discovery. I need you to get me in touch with NASA immediately.
Well, NASA and I aren't really on speaking terms these days.
Well, that'll change. When you tell them that the moon is out of orbit.
There's no need to panic.
Not crazy!
Why are they lying about all this?
It's too late to stop.
You knew all this was happening before NASA.
You're the unidentified source?
Oh, yes.
We're dealing with an intelligent entity. We're planning a mission to attack this thing. I'm asking you for your help.
Say yes, Brian.
I need you to be brave.
If the moon really is what you think it is, suit up.
You have got a big gravity wave coming your way. You have to launch now.
Did he say gravity wave?
Trouble on the way.
We're underwater, guys! That's crazy.
I hear hurricanes are blowing.
Whoa, slow down!
What's the plan?
Save the moon, save Earth.
Brian, what are you doing?
It's flying itself!
Wait for it. Let's go, you son of a...
Yes!
Hang on! Everybody, hang on!
I'm gonna get you home!
It's on airplane mode.
Looks like we're in for nasty weather.
Sounds like you're.
All right,
like,
folks, welcome back. We are, let's see, 24 to go in tonight's race. It is countdown quickers. We got Steven Johnson still leading this thing. We got Jordan Dvorsky. He is in that P2, and man, there's quite a considerable gap between them. So it does look like as long as Big Johnson continues on this terror of the pace that he's maintaining, he's gonna bring him home. A little P1 here, victory status. We got Tanner Marr in that third position, John Douglas in that 59 machine in that fourth position, Zachary Mills still rounding out our top fiver at the moment. You see them all pretty spread apart, drifting back to the sixth position here of Chad Lindstrom, and he's not 83, fighting good fight all evening. Then we have the 411 looking. He's well, I'm sure he's got the 411 call out there for his front clip. It's around there somewhere. But yeah, he's been driving around, with himself a little bit of a damaged car. Been part of the attrition style of the race here, but still maintaining some decent speed with that wounded car. In the eighth position is Watkins, and he is looking Trip Bates right there. Still styled up, got himself a decently cleanish car, and hopefully he can continue on forward in that top 10 ninth position. That 23 Michael Carpenter hanging it tough, but still got all the fenders on it, so he's good to go. Scotty Stevens in the 02. Got himself a little scrape action, but he's doing just fine right now on that top 10. Holding on, and hopefully he'll look at some decent points in the at the end of this race. A little bit more for our leader, see where he's at. Does look as if everything has spread apart very considerably. So, you know, as long again, now it's all up to the drivers to hit their rhythm and their motion, their marks is what they need here. And you know, tiptoe around lap traffic for any of these lead lap cars, make all the right decisions, and get this car, you know, across that finish line at the end, pick up these points. Still up on it. This is the tightest battle I'm thinking right here between these two. And this is the 6th and 7th positions, I believe. Yes, it is. So they're saying they can make it all the way, right? You can tell them where to stay out.
Correct. You can make it all the way on fuel.
Okay.
So, and right now, you know, we have 17 laps to go. Drivers haven't come in now for tires. They're not coming in.
Gotcha. So now they brought what they run what they brought, and that's it. So
exactly.
Yeah. Picker's already out there eating ice cream. We're having a good time, and they're waiting for a good finish. Is what they're waiting for.
Yep, that's exactly what they're
in the pits. We got a little bit of a cluster happening up right here in this 83 with these guys. We got a lap car stalling them up just a wee bit, and it is creating a little bit of a cluster. You can see how they're going to maneuver the way through. The Trip 8's gets a nice little maneuver underneath the 83, little crossover juke move. And that moves the 88, opens up to the 6th position now. From the 83 back to 7th position. In fact, he was going to try to come back on him, but not happening. It doesn't really quite have the speed to counter the juke move from the Trip 8's of blocking. Alright, so it looks as if the 2nd and 3rd places may be narrowing here, as the 4-car Tanner Marr still on his hellacious drive toward the front here, finding himself in that 3rd position, but looking for more, trying to track down that 62 of Dworsky. Dworsky high to the outside, but still maintaining. And that turn right there, maybe changing up this line, changing up the wear on his tire, that would make a lot of sense, due to the fact that we are, you know, in critical right now when it comes to these tires.
Yeah, you know, speaking of tires right now, these tires are screaming. They want to get off the car. So, drivers that have stayed out, let's hope those they took care of that right front so they can not blow a tire and make it to the end of the race.
Yeah, we're seeing, like, you know, we're seeing cars off the gas all kinds. We're riding hood ornament right now on John's rig. He's out of the throttle so much, gets back into it now, pushes outside to the outside, brings it down. Now here's the other thing too, with these tires being as war as they are, dipping off onto that dog was listening to him for a minute. Yeah, so he's shifting too, and you know, he's dropping that gear right there, trying to get it to rotate. Trying to hold on to that thing right there. Just wants to push hard to the outside with a good run right here. Now he's going to take it on the outer part of that dog leg, which is what I want to say. It helps you right here on your entry into 1 and 2. Or I'm sorry, 3 and 4. But you know, again, that's just it's just a different style of how you want to maneuver your way through this track.
It is, and that's the one fun thing that I enjoy about Phoenix. There's so many different styles, you know, fast ways to get around here. It makes it really enjoyable when you have a car in one piece and that's actually running on the track.
You're right. Now, when it comes to again, this track and these more tires too, you know, this track really does get pretty interesting on these horrible tires. the car's pushing and then wants to snap loose. I mean, it's all over the place. It's not reacting like you know, you've been reacting all race long. We've seen the one Big Johnson here. He's doing a different style of his entries and exits right now. He's kind of pushing a little more high and then changes his diamond and arc back in to come out kind of, you know, toward the bottom. So he's been very aggressive with his line changes as well. I see everyone spread out pretty fat right now, and again, as long as this race continues under its pace right now, it's going to be Big Johnson's race to lose. So fight for that 12th position. And these are lockdown cars, you know. Everyone's just trying to maintain any position they can in every position they can. Uh-oh! We got a caution? Oh, as they like to say, this just messes everything up. This ain't what the one was wanting to see, I guarantee you that. Okay, so we're rode and slowed up one more time, and this is going to group everyone up. So from what I've seen, it looks as if that, you know, as long as Big Johnson gets his launch and his jump, he's going to be able to get away from everybody. But anything can happen, so let's go and see what happened here. It looked like swooped it into something. Okay, coming out of pits, it looks like. Oh, wait, no, I thought he was maybe, I don't know what happened. Yep, really not sure what happened there on that one there, folks. But we're still under caution, and we've got 6 laps left to go with tonight's race. So, yep, more fresh feel goods. Probably no fuel. Okay, we've got everybody in pits. Here comes a second place car of JWoww. JWoww is going to remain in that second position. So, looks as if possibly Tanner Marr in the 4 car stayed out. What do you say about that move there, Tom? Tom must have been over there talking with somebody. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what we have here. Because we're going to have some cars on some old tires. We're going to have some cars on some new tires. And that is never a good combination on these hellacious restarts. Especially with no laps left of tonight's race. So far, we've had a pretty good number of cautions, which, you know, didn't quite surprise us in a Phoenix race, but we did have some decent green flag runs as well. Some good duking out, and, you know, some mistakes made on track, of course. We've seen, you know, some too hot in entries, some, you know, loose outs. We've seen a lot of crossovers, some outside runs, inside drives. We've kind of seen it all here tonight at Phoenix. Seen the big one? That was Narnar. Alright, folks. So, this is it. This is all. This is for the gustos, for the cookies, this is for the cash, this is for the greenbacks, this is for the pot of gold. This is for it. This is for it. This is what it's at right here. Strategies and whatnot are all into play, but we have the 4 car of Marr. Looked like he stayed out. But first and second both got themselves some 4 fresh feel goods. So I don't know how that's gonna. I mean, well, if you think about it, not a lot of cars left on the lead lap. There's his shot to maybe get a good jump, maybe second and third, go to duke it out, he gets to sneak away from them. And, you know, steals a victory from him. Alright, we're shaping up. Lights off pace car.
Pace car is off. Be ready.
Here we go, folks. This is it. Will this be the last green flag start right here? Here we go. 4 laps left coming in. 3 laps left of tonight's race, folks. We've got the 1 car who has been a dominating force in tonight's race. Benoit in the 4. Here he goes. Old tires versus new.
Green flag, green flag.
Good jump by the 4. Will he be able to hold on to it for 3 more laps?
Caution, yellow flag.
No! Oh, man! Gosh, it car crazy into the wall. Oh, my goodness. No. I believe that was a 62. Yellow flag is a rolling on this restart. What just happened? Here we go, folks. Let's look for it. Oh man, so we didn't see what happened back here, so let's back up just a little bit. See if we can figure out what happened here. Alright. Okay, so there's our restart. Let's slow it down a little bit as these guys go fast. Okay, look for the 62. That pink machine right there. So I'm thinking everyone's just, you know, now we're laying into it right now. We're gone. Okay? And of course we're coming into turn 1 here. Oh no. He just, the car unloaded as he was coming off onto the dog leg. And then he just takes out the 74, spinning around like a top. Oh, man. What a nightmare heartbreaker for the 62. Been up there challenging for the lead and on a restart. Grabs gear on the transition right there and ends up spinning it right. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. We got cars blowing up. Oh man, that's 74 right there. I'm pretty sure of it. He took himself a hard hit. Good lick off that one. Okay, so here we are. OT, baby. The 1 car that had the chance of getting it done right there, minus the 1. Ah, such a heartbreaker. All right, folks. So we're shaping back up for another one here. Woo! All right, we got time to hear it from one of our sponsors one more time. We'll be right back here, folks, for the hopefully the finale of this race.
Introducing Marriott Bonvoy.
Alright, here we go, folks.
Pace car is off. Time to do your job.
OT all kinds right now. 4-car Tannenbaum trying to steal a win from the Big Johnson #1 car. We got some hot rods lined up right now. We have this last ditch effort to get this thing done. Here we go. One more launch for Tanamar. Can he steal it from the man who's been so dominant in tonight's race? That one car, Big Johnson. Green, here we go! All kinds green. Good launch by the 4, but is it going to be enough? Here comes the 1. Juking it heck of low right there. Here you go, Stuck Game. Oh, making it stick too. Here he goes, side by side for the lead. Here comes the 1. The 4's going to drag race on the outside, keeping him pinched down. We got a car sideways, caution, back, out, 1 more time. Wow. Woo! Oh, man. Okay, so I guess we're going to send it one more time. Green, white, checkered. Oh, man, I don't know. So let's go try to find out what happened with that one. Okay, yellow flag right here. Let's see what she got for us. Oh, look! To a crash. Chad Stern, I think, was involved in that one. As we search for what's going on here. Okay, yeah, he's loose, he's loose, he's loose, he's loose, and then, oh! Got contact by, I think, like, was it the, I'm not sure who exactly that was, but let's rewind it one more time, just so we can get a clearer picture. So it looks like he was already loose as you know what, trying to maintain, so look at that, he was still stepped out right here. Here we go. So stepped out. He's sideways. He's trying to hold on. Here comes the 83. Is that the 83? Is that 23? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, he stepped out. So he's already he's slowing down and blowing up. No, that's a 23. Yeah. 83 low. He gets into the back of him right there. Boom. And then turns him right directly smack dab up into land is what that is. Woo! Alright, so it looks like we are again gonna try to do this one more time here. Johnson back on front. He did score as a race leader, so he's gonna get that launch, and hopefully he's gonna be able to check out. I think that the 4 car of Tanamar has lost his chance right there to do a sneak attack on that one and steal a victory. But, you know, hey, got that podium finish right there in your hands. Let's see, hopefully you can hold on to it. We've already seen how, you know, tragedy can strike when it comes to these restarts at 62. Just going through his gears on that transition, got that thing to bark loose, and round he went. That was a second place car. One of our, you know, one of the strongest cars out here tonight. Okay, hopefully we're going to shape them up here right now, folks. I'd like to, you know, take a moment real quick to thank all of our fans for stopping in here. Pretty awesome stuff. Thank you guys so much for all the support and everything that you guys have been doing for this and just tuning out all in general. So, man, it's great to be back. Stoked to see everybody out here and getting it done, though, you know, when it comes to the drivers and whatnot. So, like, again, thank all our fans. If you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like and subscriber. You know, really appreciate all the support out there and keep those numbers going up. Really do appreciate it. We got a lot of material ahead of us for racing throughout this season. So make sure you stay tuned. Got Xfinity coming up on Sunday night. Don't miss them. They're going to be here duking it out at Phoenix as well. So he's going to be able to put on the show of the week. And then following them will be the truck race on Monday night. We got a little bit of everything coming at you the rest of the week. So you stay tuned because here we go. Hopefully one last time. Big Johnson with a not as big of a jump as he has had, but he is still gone. the 4 of Tanner Marr trying to get himself some good RPM with nice armor. Making 1 and 2 here. 81's looking low, trying to sneak in there. 83 on the outside. This is going to be a nice little... Woo! 83 loose! So gets a save on it right there. This is going to be a podium right there. Drag race. 83 and 81. Oh! Tanner Marr sideways into the wall! Oh no! Checkered flag. Cross the line. Here we go. Side by side. Who's going to take it? 83, 81. No! Well, it's too close to tell. 83 got it, looks like. Great finish right there. Yep. Big Johnson steps out and snags that victory. Look at that. Big Johnson with the big win, the big run, and the big victory. Yeah! Gets out there, Steve. Good job, buddy. Put on a heck of a show out there. Let's see him burn it down. Yeah! Heck, a good run there. Oh, Photoshop right there. Loving it, loving it. Good job, guys. Congratulations, Steven Johnson, Big Johnson, in that one car, getting himself a little P1 action, making his way over to victory lane. Heck, a good run by everybody tonight. Good job, guys. Lots of little mishap there at the end, but still did a really, really exciting race. You had a little bit of everything. Big Johnson rolling it into victory lane. How about that? All right. That's it, dude, for the downring tear. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't seen that yet. Yeah. That's right. This guy's look good too. There it is. Congratulations. Steven Johnson, tonight's race winner. Race number 4 in the books for Front Row Esports. Done with Phoenix. All right. Heck, a good run by these guys, though. And let's see if we can try to get these guys up in the booth. And give a little holler at our race winner. Alright, folks, just give us one moment here. We haven't quite got everything back yet together, so I don't have my post-race show and all of my little jazz. But no worries. We're going to have all that stuff and more coming at you next week and from the weeks to follow. Also, some other great things that will be up and in store for you coming here soon is, we got our All-Star race, which is going to be just a ton of fun, folks. It's going to be great. I hope you guys have an awesome time when it comes to the show. We got some crazy things for the pre-race show that we're going to be doing. I'm not telling you. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's something that I'm pretty sure y'all wouldn't guess what we're going to be doing. So lots of fun there, though, about ready to happen. And then, of course, come toward the end of the season. Really looking forward to getting all these drivers over here in California, at least the top 4, and watching them duke it out right next to each other at the Marriott Hotel Resort in Pismo Beach here. So can't wait to see that and get to bring that all to you. But we got just a plethora of things coming at you. So let's just go ahead and see if I can get our guys over here and winner-wise. and find out what happened. All right, give us one moment here, folks, as I'm jumping over into figure out where the guys went to. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on, and normally everyone comes over here for this, but let's get it all over here. Give me 1 second here, folks. Let's jump over this race chat.
83.
What up, guys? Hey, we are live still, just looking for
Carl.
a little interview action. We got Big Johnson over here.
Yo.
Hey, there
He's
he
there.
is. Hey, Big Johnson, what's happening, my man? There you go. Hey,
Not too
congratulations
much.
on the race win there, bud.
Thank you. That was a pretty good race. Was able to keep the car up front most of the race, keep the car clean. A lot of really great competition in there, but just managed to keep it going well.
Yeah, and you had yourself one heck of a blistering pace tonight, man. Give us a quick rundown on your the style of your run, because it wasn't just your clean air. You got stuck in some traffic and you made short work of that.
Yeah, I really wasn't going to be patient sitting in traffic. I was not really taking care of the right front tire. That long run we had near the end of the race, the right front tire was pretty much given up. I was afraid I was going to actually blow the tire. But when I was back in traffic and I got in the back on some pit strategy, I couldn't be patient. I said I had to get to the front as quickly as possible, and I just put the car in the right spots to get there and do it without making contact with anyone. I was fortunate we was able to get there, but overall just a pretty good race. Kept everything kind of where we want it to be and put the car in victory lane.
Man, heck of a good run there for you. And seriously, when it comes to the tire wear, maintaining it, you were able to check out from the rest of the field. And like you said, we were commenting on zip codes and time zones and different states that you were visiting where you were racing. So great job multitasking while you're up there, bud.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah,
we got the time change coming up soon too, so.
Oh no, you're already there. You're already there, dude. You already changed time like a minute ago. I think it was in stage 2 or whatnot. Yeah, it's when you got to that different time zone. But man, great run for you, dude. You had all kinds of speed. Anyone want to give a quick shout out real quick, bud?
To my wife, Mary. She took care of our baby Rowan. He actually woke up during the race, and normally this is about the time I take care of him. But she's in there taking care of him right now. So as soon as I get off of this, I'm going to go take over baby duty.
No, roger that, man. I'm not going to hold you away from baby duty any further, man. Well, at least you get to bring home a P1 for her and say it was worth it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it, buddy. All right, so that's our winner right there, Steve Johnson, a.k.a. Big Johnson, in that #1 car. Did himself a dominating run today and brought home that checkered flag. I see we got Carl Lindenstrom in here. I do not believe so. No Carl up in this one. And see if Zachary Miller is up in this one. Miller is not here either. So no worries, we'll try to hear from those guys some other time. But
Chris, Carl is here.
Oh, Carl's here. Carl,
And Miller's here.
Oh,
yeah, Miller's here also. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see you guys. Oh, okay. All right, well, let's go with Carl. Carl, you got a copy. Carl?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, they are. All right, but dude, great, man. You had yourself one heck of a run. That 83 was up there, not top 5, top 7, more or less most of the day. Give us one of the most exciting parts of the run tonight for you.
So I think it was the final restart. It was pretty uneventful for me for the most part. We ran pretty clean up front, and on that restart, I came off 2, and the car just got loose, and I was racing Zach at the time, Miller, who finished 3rd right behind me, and thankfully he gave me some room because I definitely had a pucker moment, and I had about, I had to correct it probably 3 or 4 times coming down that backstretch there, so that was probably the most intense part of the race. So, but yeah, that was a good race.
It was. I mean, we seen some chaos and catastrophe happening a little bit in the beginning portions of the race. We had some long fried green runs. We had, the big one, of course. Wow, that was nar right there in itself. But and then your tire wear at the end. How were your tires at the end of your run?
Yeah, so tire wear. I had gotten in an incident there around lap maybe 110, 115, and had to come down pit road, and we got some tires at lap 115, and I didn't pit from lap 115 till the last caution there, and I'm pretty sure I was about ready to get the meatball flag and come down pit road because my tires were gone. So I was thankful. I mean, it's too bad, unfortunate somebody had an incident that late in the race, but at the same time, it definitely benefited me because I was just about done on my tires.
Yeah, at the same time, when it comes to holding in there at the end, I was really concerned for everybody because that long run, and Tom was mentioning also about the splitting that and people coming in for pits and not running it out due to the tire wear versus the fuel. So, wow, great job for you playing that good strategy at the end and bringing it home in P2. Good points, and you're up in the booth there, buddy. You got to do a little podium action.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about Steven there. So he seems like he's winning these every week. So,
all right.
But we're not far behind. We'll get him. We'll get him.
All right, and I'm sure you guys will because that's what happens when you get on top, right? Everyone's there to take you down. So
yep.
Everyone's gunning for you. You are a popular, man when it comes to that one and driver. But man, you did a great job. So congratulations to you on that P2. Man, yeah, and you put on one heck of a show throughout tonight's race. So congratulations one more time. And what we want to give a quick shout out to before we let you out there.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Blaze Pizza. Thanks for sponsoring this league and all the admins for making this happen. It's awesome to be able to race here on Friday nights with you guys, and just really appreciate everything that everybody does. So appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Hats off to you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Carl. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing some good work for you guys and getting this awesome racing out. So you keep putting on the show, buddy. All right.
Awesome. Yep. We'll do.
All right. Thank you much, Ed.
Yep.
All right. Got Zachary Miller here. Zach Miller in the 81, bringing home that third position. Zach, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Miller. Look at you, man. That 81 was a little more of a yo-yo, you thinks today, man. You got yourself one heck of a good race. You were, mirrored, back at the, not back, about middle of the pack or so, in just one heck of a tornado at times. Find yourself toward the front, really, looking and searching for that speed. Give us the style of your run tonight and where you were finding more grip on the track. We've seen everybody searching for different lines, and especially at the end.
I would say probably for me, I was running kind of at the bottom, but I do think perhaps maybe that kind of burned my stuff off a little bit too early. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that was a long one. That car was
The car was plowing, you said?
Plowing and everything, and it was a tough race. But I'm sorry.
Oh no, I wouldn't hear you say he was plowing. So you were pushing pretty good.
Oh yeah, that thing was pushing big time. But I think, like I said, I was just kind of burning it off too much by running lower than everybody else the whole race.
Okay.
And just kind of used it up throughout the run, but still kind of maintained speed, kept up, and did all right, I would say.
Yeah, no, I would say so too. Bringing home that P3 right there at the end, and you had good speed in that 81 throughout this evening. We seen you up there fighting pretty tough. Putting on some good moves, juking down low like we were seeing you known for. But the runs that you were able to produce out there with that 81 really kept you up there toward that top 5. What I was really concerned about though was that transition on that dog leg. We watched at the end. We watched the 62 just going through the gears and had a spin, and the same thing happened I think with like the 02 or something like that. The same thing. They going in that transition, the way your car unloads and then loads back up again as you come back up off that. Did you find yourself really well in the car since you were running that low line?
I mean, yeah, I think everybody kind of was. I was telling Carl, actually, I had a weird moment up on the banking in the dog leg where the car just randomly broke loose, and luckily I was able to save it. I kind of scraped the wall a bit, and that gave me damage for the rest of the race. But as far as, running down on that bottom, that flat there, yeah, that's always super treacherous. I think it was Tanner who absolutely just died on the last restart there.
Yeah.
Is he out of the medical center yet, or is he is he still?
I didn't see the heli take off, so I think that he's gonna make it.
Yeah, that was
man.
That was ugly for sure, man.
It was.
But, yeah, that you definitely take a risk down there. Plus, you damage your car a little bit every time you go down there, so it's kind of a risk. It's just part of Phoenix.
Right. And what an intricate and amazing part of Phoenix too, having that dog leg and the way that they switched up the start finish lines and the format of the race in general. So very excited to see you guys running tonight, man, and I think you did a fantastic job. What was what do you think was the highlight of your race tonight? And then your pucker factor, you think, for tonight?
Pucker factor was probably that moment I just said where I literally almost lost it in front of everybody and up on the bank in the dog leg.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I was able to hold on to that. And the highlight, probably coming back from middle of the pack and able to round out the top 5. I tried to follow Steven as much as possible, but dude, he's just like a rocket ship. So there was no chance at that. But yeah, man, it was a good race.
No, you did great, man. You put on one heck of a show. Can't wait for you to go back and watch that. And like I said, you got some really good highlights, some good TV time for sure. But
I appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations on that P3. Anybody want to give a quick shout out to?
This league, man. This league is awesome, and had some rough moments there in some of these races with a lot of cautions, but some of these green flag runs are kind of like you see on Sunday. So I appreciate that, and it's a lot of fun running with everybody here, and so far so good. So thanks to everybody involved in this league.
100%, buddy. We're proud to have you aboard and keep putting on the show that you're putting on, man, because this is exactly what your fans want to see, So, man, but congratulations again to you one more time, bringing home that P3, and, man, let's go get another one.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
You got it, buddy. You got it. All right, folks, man, that was one heck of a great show tonight. A good race. Really stoked to see, everybody coming together for it. So, and make sure you're here for next week, Friday. Next Friday, we got Atlanta coming up. So, stage racing again, and it's going to be a fast one, folks. We're going to be seeing, it all. It's going to be, I believe, the way that they repaved Atlanta, and I'm very curious to see what it's going to do for the racing out there on track. So, very stoked for all of it there, folks. Again, really appreciate everyone tuning in for tonight's race. Again, all this was brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel Resorts International. I'm very, very stoked and happy to have them on board. And of course, to all the drivers, big shout out and thanks to all of them mustering up and getting it done tonight at Phoenix. I'm very, very stoked for those guys. And I'm hoping for a really, really good race next week. So, again, stay tuned for the Xfinity race / Busch Series on Sunday night. And we'll be following that with the truck race on Monday night. So, about same race time and the channel. So, make sure if you just tuning in now, hit that like and subscriber. Really appreciate all the support. But all right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you get on out of here. Keep on in tune with us, and man, we're going to keep bringing it to you. Keep bringing you loud, live, and hot here with Next Gen Broadcasting and Front Row Esports. Till next time, folks, keep it pointed the right direction with your car and in your life, and we'll be seeing you soon. Stay tuned.